Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well and I hope that you have an incredible day. I am here to do a daily intuitive card reading to see what messages, guidance, and insights the universe would like to give us at this time. So let's take a look at the cards and see what we should know. Okay, so we have love deeply, laugh often. Yeah, a lot of times modern society feels like there's no joy and laughter and love and eagerness and excitement for life, Everyone seems really complaining and negative and just miserable. Okay, strong relationship. When we love someone deeply, we can connect with them on a soul level, creating an unbreakable bond. And when we share laughter with someone, we create memories that will last a lifetime. This also feels like loving yourself deeply to have that connection, because based on my observations, few people actually love themselves. I'm not saying this is everyone, and I'm not saying this is necessarily all cultures, just speaking from where I've grown up. It feels like a lot of times people are putting on these airs of like, I'm just in love myself, I'm so great, but they're like running away from themselves, their emotions, their past. They're not wanting to make space and to sit with themselves. They can't stand silence because that's when things start catching up. So they'll be like going out partying and, getting into all these substances, watching Netflix and chill. They don't want any quiet. They don't want any alone time. They constantly want distractions and running away. And it's because they haven't had that connection, that deep bond with themselves. They're not loving themselves. They probably get caught up all the time in all of their flaws, all their weaknesses, all their areas for growth. And so they want to just sidestep all of that, all the uncomfortable emotions, all the regrets, all the mistakes, and sweep things under the rug, bury them, lock them away in a closet and throw away the key. But we need to love deeply and laugh often with other people and ourselves. And I'll share an experience I had today. I was just having a really good day. Like, there was just a whole lot of peace and quiet and tranquility. Family's away, and so it's just a very different energy. And I was just laughing with myself. I started singing along with songs and like whatever songs would pop into my head. And like I was just like, today's so beautiful. Like I even was singing part of Michael Bublé's "It's a Beautiful Day." Like it was just amazing. And some people be like, "Oh, it was raining earlier today, though. The rain is bad." It's like, no, I was super excited. Like the rain was very soothing. It sounded beautiful. It brought cooler weather with it. Like everything about today just seemed magical. And like I was just laughing at myself and just like things that I would notice, and I was just like in love with life today, and it was just magical. So the universe is saying, hey, strive for that more. Not that we have to always be there, because we're human. We have our human emotions, we have these human experiences, and we're not always going to be able to be in that state. But when we're building that foundation of peace, love, laughter, joy, eagerness, willing to go on adventures, to make the most of what is, gratitude, all of that, like that sets us up for success. It helps us, get deeper connections with other people and ourselves, because honestly, there's that saying, misery loves company, but people don't usually like being around people who are super negative, just in general. Like, the whole raining on the parade, party pooper kind of thing. Like, people tend to want to avoid that. And so it's just like, does it really surprise me that my family doesn't really have friends? Not in a mean way, but it's just like their energy is like, it's not a good fit. Like, that's not something people want to be around most of the time. And so it's like, I hope that they have fun on their little getaway, whatever, but like, I'm having a blast with Suki, and it's just been a beautiful day. So I am sending you so much love. I hope that you have a fabulous day. Please take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.